the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading. out their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 63 yards.
There are some signs of life from the ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. They'll swing this out to Harvey.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up...
Second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. He stiff arms him. And they'll get this down to the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
24 yards. That's another Broncos.
Throwing Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up second and goal. Nix to the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
They'll try it now with Harvey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. R.J. Harvey, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Looks good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards, and they started humming that performance and finally used it. He threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They're going to be careful what they wish for, ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Fix the Eagles!
Back to throw. And it is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
Those are the kinds of plays. There that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Hall. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
5-yard gain on the play.
Alert! Alert!
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
16-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stephanie!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Musgrave's got it out right.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. He goes 81 yards on the kickoff return. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now, pick up the touchdown. It's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point attempt to follow here.
For the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to take over. The Broncos offense trots back out.
Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
To throw, here's Nix.
And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
Quentin Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. To throw is Nix.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Working out of the gun is Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutt's good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Running left, it's Hall. Good footwork at the 30. Still going. Touchdown, Cowboys! Breece Hall, 48 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 50 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Cowboys take
The Cowboys offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 142 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ball again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Gets past one man. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
2nd and 5. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Nix from the shotgun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Franklin. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 6 65 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Lutt's good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
This pass out wide to Hall.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll set up a throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Breece Hall.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over.
So the Broncos coming out now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they run the option on second down.
There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Bo Nix,
62 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Second and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck it. And run, and he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stephanie. Cowboy 80. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Well, a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Back to the ground with Hall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
18, Buffalo 18. Go.
They're going to look to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that one overturned. They say the knee was out, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 2nd and 2. They'll swing this out to Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing Nix. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Yeah, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range. They'll go down as a gain of 6.
A 6-yard
And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Now we're a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
69.
They'll throw now on the final play. Check down, complete to Hall. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins at MetLife Stadium. It's the Jets at home to take on Indianapolis.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
Cowboys,
1st down.
A give running right is Hall. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
2nd and 6. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now it's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Left side to Lamb. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. Shakes off the sack. Now, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Diggs got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
It's 3rd down.
Nick's to the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Nick's. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
23 yards.
To throw is Nick's.
First down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Pat Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Looks good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
42.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they do give him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first. Back to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hall. Touchdown. Breece Hall. His 3rd touchdown of the game. His 8th on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Now the try here for the point after.
For the extra point.
And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
1st down, Denver.
To throw, here's Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The first half we were treated to a lot of points. So far in the second half we've seen more of the same.
And if you play on offense, this is your kind of game. You've accumulated a whole lot of points, statistics, feeling great about things. Makes me wonder, though, halftime, defensive coordinators, defensive coaches.
Maybe nobody was listening.
Adjustments. Tell you what, you hear this sound? That's the sound of the game plan on defense for both sides. Just tear it up and throw it out. They haven't figured out anything.
They shredded it. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 5. Again, it's Harvey. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance? They made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Cowboys 56. John Parker-Romo to kick off.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Broncos 1st down. A gain of 30.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys.
Throwing Nix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Nix from the shotgun. And he is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will add to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Ready?
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. So pass interference, the call there, always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the 1st, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Well, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 8 yards out. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
63.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Working to put a drive together. Off the bootleg. Nix will swing this out to Harvey. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Nix. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. A little juke. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw. Nix. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Number 80. A pickup of 18 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Clock counting